like my first video, the introduction to the channel. I remember like kind of writing a script and re-recording it so many times, but anyway, you're probably getting bored of this disclaimer, but if you're a member of my family or a girl, you probably won't want to watch this. So yeah, you read the title. Actually haven't checked which day it was, but basically I was debating whether or not to make this video. I think I might put it like on unlisted, but you'll still be able to access that through the playlists on my channel. Because yeah, I just don't know if it will fit with the rest of like the content I make, but as High School JT said, the truth will set you free. So I thought this was an important video to make. I think it probably help some people. So yeah, you read the title. I relapsed on whatever day it was, NoFap, I don't know. And here are the lessons I learned and kind of the story. So basically, I didn't remember having an erection in a while, so I was like, let's see if this thing still works. And you know, turns out it did. But originally it wasn't lustful, and then I was kind of edging, I guess. The limbic system took over, and it was like, oh yeah, here we go, and took it too far. Basically, I didn't watch porn, so that's good. It wasn't inspired by lust originally. I mean, it did go too far, but so the thumbnail of my recent video says NoFap day 730, which is 2 years, and I'm wondering whether I should change that. I don't want to be like lying to people. Well, I guess I've been on this NoFap lifestyle for about 2 years. It was 28th of October 2020 when I last fapped. I can't remember if I watched porn or whatever then. I was trying to quit for like a couple months before that though. I kept relapsing. My shoulder's getting tired already. But I learned some lessons from this, and the first one is it doesn't really matter if you've been on like a long streak, and if you've been on a long streak and you relapse, it's not like the end of the world. And I was like, it was right before I went to sleep, so I was like, okay, that's really like not, I'm not organising this so well so far. So don't beat yourself up about it. It's the first one. Like, I still managed to do like nearly 2 years without doing it once, and the time I did do it, I didn't watch porn, and it wasn't originally lustful. So I think like it's going to be a lot easier for me to go further, and because I've learned this lesson. I think, as High School GT also says, things happen for you, not to you. So I think this did teach me some lessons which I probably need to learn. Which, like, these habits are very deep rooted. Like, if you've been like fapping for like probably years, I don't know how long I was doing it for, probably like a year at least. Like, that's going to be deep ingrained, even if you stop for like 2 years, like I did. Still in there. So don't edge, don't go near, like, at all. Don't tease it. It's not worth it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I said that. I'll explain what I mean by that. Is, as I said in my other video, like, you don't just want to be someone who builds a whole identity around NoFap. Like, if you don't fap, and that's all you think about, don't fap, you don't do anything, you just sit around, like, play video games all day, eat junk food, and like smoke weed or whatever you do, yeah, you're probably better off, but than doing all that and fapping and watching porn, but it's not really going to make that much difference. You want to be doing things in your life, and the thing was, like, the next day I was like, I'm going to make sure I'm like super productive today, and I was fine. Like, I went to the gym, squatted a new PR, like, edited more videos and stuff. So I don't think it's really, if you like make it a big problem, it will almost become a bigger problem just by like you thinking it's terrible. And obviously I'm not proud, I'm not like, oh, I'm so glad this happened, but if you just stay to your goals, it's almost as if it didn't happen. I'm not saying like don't acknowledge it, but it doesn't have to stop you. It's not like, oh, all the negatives are going to suddenly flood back because you relapse once. Like the next day, you're not guaranteed to be like completely brain fogged and unproductive and chasing short-term gratification. I mean, it depends, I guess, on the situation. But with me, it wasn't originally lustful. It wasn't watching porn. So, and then I was debating originally, like, oh, is this just pre-cum? And I was like, no, it's not. I'm not gonna lie to myself, because I wrote like a journal about it or whatever. The next day I was like reading it and I was thinking like, yeah, let's be honest with myself here, because my ego doesn't really want to admit it. Like, if you've been doing it with NoFap for like 2 years and people know that you do it, it's not like, I guess it's not super easy to say like, okay, yeah, I relapsed. And but yeah, that's the main learnings is, if you relapse, it's not the end of the world. Like, you want to be getting back to your goals, get to work again straight away. Almost like, don't dwell on it. Don't build your ego around NoFap, because, like I said, if that's all you do, you're just worried about don't fap, then you're not really doing anything. Like, you're not making progress in other areas. All you're doing is just not doing one bad habit. That's like saying don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke, don't smoke. Oh, I don't smoke, I'm on no smoke. I've been on no smoke for 17 years. Like, okay, that's good. I'm not saying that's bad to be on NoFap. It's not bad to not smoke, but if that's your whole identity, that's all you do, like your main focus is just don't smoke or don't fap. It's like, what about the things you do want to achieve? You want to go to space? Do go to space. You want to make $1 million? Do make $1 million. Don't just be like, here's my list of goals. Don't fap, and that's it. Because that's passive. You could just do nothing for a year and you'd be like, yay, I did it. It's like, get some goals, man. So don't build your identity around it. It's not the end of the world if you relapse. And these habits are deep rooted in your brain. The limbic system, or maybe it's not even a habit. Like, I feel like if you're a man and you're trying to do like semen retention on NoFap, your brain is a horny boy. Oh, why did I say that? Okay. But yeah, you want to be directing. I think that might be part of it, like directing that energy elsewhere. If you're not really working that hard, then you're going to have all this, I guess, frustration, sexual frustration energy. So you want to be put that into something else. So you're not got loads of energy, like being lustful and stuff like that. So yeah, and also, like I said, don't tease it. Just don't even. You know what happens. It's not gonna end well. So yeah, this will probably be. I'll probably put this public for a bit and then put it unlisted in like a playlist where you'll be able to find it. But I guess this is NoFap motivation or whatever. And oh, actually, boys, I forgot to say it's not in This wasn't in November. Today's the 1st of November. So I'm filming this. It wasn't in November, so I didn't fail. No, not November. So I'm in that with you. Starting again, I guess, but kind of doesn't feel like it because I've been. This is a lifestyle, and I really mean that. Like, it's not just about if you fail your streak, then you're back to zero. Like, you're still training yourself to do it less and less. You're still hopefully being more productive, putting in better habits into your life, and making progress on different levels. So I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Let me know if you like this video, if this is the kind of content, because I know people like Hamza and Ice Cold JT basically make videos like this, where I guess Hamza does more editing, but Ice Cold JT like barely does any editing. Bit more unfiltered, I guess. Own GP Fitness Unfiltered. But yeah, I just want to keep it real with you guys. I think it's going to probably help people because, like, sure, life's not it's easy. Like, you're probably going to slip up, like I said. But just get back on track. And don't beat yourself up for it. If you want, you can book a free call with me. I'll put a link to that in the description and comments, pin comment, and I'll help you break your porn addiction, build muscle, lose weight, be more productive, or if you just want to chat to me, any of that stuff. help you self-improve, basically, because I've learned quite a few things along the way, and I'd like to help you. But yeah, I'm still learning, obviously. This video's perfect, but as you can see, I'm not perfect, but I'm probably know more than you. I don't know. Maybe I don't. Stay humble, you know. Thanks for watching. Hope this helped someone, and keep getting after it.